is showtime!
Sports, politics, and comedy collide. The podcast that has no boundaries. Live from an undisclosed location, this is Get Off My Lawn with Paulie Sibilia.
Hi, I'm Paulie Sibilia, and welcome to the first edition of Get Off My Lawn, a podcast where I'll go through all the hot topics going on in the world of sports, politics, and entertainment.
The Penn State scandal.
A horrible way to have to start the podcast, but the Penn State sex scandal is completely something I cannot get my head around. The allegations alone are disgusting and disturbing, but something that's not being talked about by the media is the fact that a bunch of college students are out cheering for Joe Paterno on his front lawn in support of his action.
Joe Paterno! Joe Paterno!
Winning football games is very important at Penn State, I get, but turning your back on child abuse is something that cannot be accepted. Joe Paterno should have been forced to step down immediately when these allegations were brought up, and the fact that he turned his back on children is something that will taint his legacy forever. The NCAA is known for giving the death penalty. In this case, some may argue it should be taken literally.
Occupy Wall Street.
Anybody that knows me knows there's two things in life that I love: dirty hippies and great journalism. Occupy Wall Street has brought both of them to our attention in the past few months, and this news story takes the cake.
I'd like to point out to anybody watching, this is really bunk journalism. Come up to here.
I didn't even
hear about ask us a question, come up and soundbite us. Yeah, so I'm giving you an answer. The banks, I'm telling you, the banks pee and poo on us every day of the year.
So did you go and do that to them?
I have no idea. I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. All I'm talking to you about.
So answer my question.
To me, the bigger question is who is really oppressing who, and who is really pooping on who here.
Answer my question.
Yeah,
Did someone from this camp spread feces and pee on U.S. banks?
I have absolutely no knowledge of that happening.
Do you know of that?
What I do know is that the banks are pooping on us.
Okay, you're not answering my question. So are you saying that since they pooped on you, you're pooping on the bank?
People hate Nickelback.
This story is unbelievable to me. The Detroit Lions have hired Nickelback to perform at halftime of their game against the Green Bay Packers on Thanksgiving. Detroit, probably one of the most economically troubled cities in America, and its citizens are out with a petition to get Nickelback removed from the halftime show. Maybe they should worry about bigger problems than Nickelback. Yes, I get it. Their music has become campy and hokey since Leader of Men. But come on. It's halftime, it's Thanksgiving, it's football. Let's look at the big picture and maybe band together and fix something that really needs fixing. The city of Detroit.
The passing of Heavy D.
This week we lost old school rap icon Heavy D. With us now, K-Rock music correspondent Nixon. And Nixon, your thoughts on the late, great, overweight Heavy D.
First guy in rap, really one of the first guys to really put image aside and go out there and just become a sex symbol despite his size. How about that? You know, now that we found love, people look at Heavy D and we're like, all right, I'll go there.
The overweight lovers in the house?
Absolutely. My question is, what's up with the boys?
Oh, what are they doing now?
Yeah.
I don't think they had a career much after 1992 anyway.
No, my bad.
All right, rest in peace, Heavy D, as we tip a little for our homie.
I make you dance and prance till you huff and puff. There's just no way you can get enough of me. Yo, Mr. Big Star.
Get Off My Lawn.
Thank you for joining me for the first episode of Get Off My Lawn. I look forward to joining you every Wednesday for my new podcast. It should be fun. I'll talk to you next week. I'm Paulie Sibilia.
Ew. What? Allergic to bullshit.